Hi everyone, and welcome back to some more Frostpunk the last autumn. So, we finished the first stage, and now we need to work on the second one, which will involve getting the machine shop. That's currently under construction. And there are a few other things to take care of. First of all, the sawmill ran out of resources, which means I have to dismantle it and build a new one. The other one is about to run out of resources, so I'll have to dismantle that one as well. Let's see where we can actually build it. This seems like a pretty good spot. I like this spot, there will be a lot of trees in range. Let's get that done. And build a street. Here, that will do. And then I can build a second one maybe over here, or perhaps over here. We have options. There are still quite a lot of trees in the area. Hopefully it will be enough for a while. I can also get one more dock, which might be worth considering. That's 25 wood, but there's still a spot available here. I could also use it for a fishing harbor, but I'm leaning towards a dock. Then I can use it for steel, or for wood, or for coal. I can use it for whatever I need the most. I'm not quite sure what I'll need for the second stage, for example. I mean, I know I need pressure valves and tower pumps, but I don't know how much wood and how much steel I'll need for all of that. Abandoned site. Congratulations on completing your first milestone on schedule. Meanwhile, after funding cuts and catastrophic accident at Site 107, the project was scrapped and the remaining workers scheduled for evacuation. If you can spare the men, order foragers to search these coordinates and recover whatever materials you can. We will have far from enough generators to evacuate everyone should the unthinkable happen. Your task is now even more important. Okay then. So that's the one. I could actually just abandon my camp and come back later. Yeah, let's go there. We are fine on food at the moment, and I could really use more materials. Regardless of what they are, anything would be useful right now. Also, we can check the laws. I think I'm just going to pick up House of Pleasure, because that will increase motivation and there's literally no downside. And I can send a few more workers as a result. What's happening? Treat the gravely ill. I literally just picked up a law, so this will have to wait. I can consider signing it, certainly. I just have to wait 1 day, 11 hours. Okay, sure, we'll wait. It's not like an actual objective. I will probably have to get another medical post, however, because that's becoming a problem. We have a lot of sick people. Well, we can build one, but first, let's take care of our wood situation. So I'm about to dismantle this one. Literally one more wood left. Yep, done. So now we can dismantle it, because there's no wood left. The street is actually not done yet. And the sawmill itself is not done yet. Let's make sure we finish that first, because I need to have enough wood. What's happening? Bonus. An engineer from the factory inspectorate comes to talk to you. I have great news, boss. To celebrate the opening of our inspectorate, the company sent us a shipment of fine tobacco. It's a rare delight in these times. Wouldn't it be nice to share it with the workers? Great idea. Strike risk will fall for 2 days. Keep it for engineers. Efficiency will rise by 10% for 2 days. Let's reduce the strike risk. Especially since we got another toxic gas increase coming. So I wouldn't want a strike right there. I'll probably have to turn on the ventilation plant, but we'll turn it on once the toxic gas actually increases. I should have enough coal to keep it running. I'm currently getting 220 coal per day, and that facility consumes 250. So I'll be losing 30 per day at that rate, which should make it fine. There's the transport. I think I'll pick up some engineers. Well, let's build the actual machine shop first. 30 wood, 60 steel, 1 steam core, okay. I would like to make sure the sawmill will be working first. So let's maybe wait for that. As for our research, we can actually get the sawmill upgrade. Let's do that. That's only 10 steel, which is not a whole lot. And I'm going to wait until the sawmill is operational. Here. Looks like it's working fine. And now we will build one more sawmill. I might actually build it like over here. If only to remove all these trees over time. Yep. So let's just do that. This is fine. And build a street. Might look a little bit weird, but that's fine. Yeah, this will do. 2 sawmills should be enough. And then I can consider building one more dock. I think it's worth doing. We should be able to handle the food with our expeditions, if nothing else. So let's get one more dock. That way we'll have 3 docks and 1 fishing harbor. I think that will be fine. Okay. And now we can build the machine shop once we get 30 wood. Was it 30? I think it was 30. Alright then. We do have 35 idle workers right now, but I actually do not have enough workplaces to send them to. Not much point sending them to the manufacturer because I'm not building anything in here at the moment. Don't worry, they will have more than enough work. That's not really a concern. Let's switch back to standard meal for now. Yup. And I might need another resource depot for food rations. They are not very expensive. Well, 20 wood. I don't currently have that. We can wait with that until a little bit later. But I'm not gathering food with my expedition right now, which is why I switched to more efficient food type. Is that sawmill done yet? 4% done, okay. You guys get to work, thank you very much. Hey, is the bathhouse enabled? No, it's not. Yeah, let's turn that on for now. More sick beds needed. Yes, yes, we'll open a medical post. Fine. I need 25 wood. Get to work, everyone. And give me that other sawmill. How's our coal balance right now? Coal consumption 72 per day. Okay, that's fine. I'll probably turn off the bathhouse and turn on the ventilation plant once the toxic gas increase starts. Because I don't think I can afford to run both at the same time. Probably not. One will have to be enough. Come on, finish that sawmill. I need more wood, damn it. Might be worth extending the shift in one of the sawmills. Yep, let's just do that, because I need more wood, and this one has 500 wood in range. That should be more than enough. Still waiting for the docks. Oh, and we have arrived. That's the railroad track. Okay, carry on. The other expedition is still on the way. I assume we'll get some resources from that side. That's kind of what the earlier message implied. Are we done yet? Almost. I mean, it's currently 11 PM. There we go. Okay, so let's extend the shift. Because we need the wood. How much wood in range of that one? 225. So that's almost 800. Well, 630, I guess. There's the other dock. So what do we focus on here? Maybe steel? Okay, steel. And I might need another reloading station. It will take 1 steam core, but we can order another steam core. So let's do that. We'll get 3 engineers and 1 steam core. Sounds reasonable. And let's maybe build one right away, or we'll take care of that medical post I just need my wood first. We need 5 more wood, come on. Give me that wood. Foragers have arrived. Explore. 82 food rations. Sure, I'll take that. Read the journal. Okay. Go on then. 2 hungry people, what? Why are you hungry? We have more than enough food. I'm not stopping you, go eat. We are 14 hours behind schedule. Yeah, that is not so great. This next stage is going to be challenging. And 1 person died. Great. First death. It had to happen sooner or later. I guess we'll need a new law to take care of that. But first I have to wait for that. We have way too many things to do all at the same time at the moment. I don't know, this next stage is definitely going to be challenging. And that machine shop requires a lot of resources. 25 wood, there we go. Okay, we need another medical post. So, over here is fine. Or over here, it doesn't really matter where exactly it's going to be. We just need it to be somewhere. So this is fine. And it required engineers, if I remember right. I might have to move them from somewhere else. But we need to build it. So we are building it. And then I just need the wood. We need what? 30 wood for the machine shop? Yep, 30 wood and 60 steel. We are, yeah, 17 hours behind schedule. This is definitely going to be challenging. Alright, machine shop. Let's get that done. Get to work, people, come on! I'm not quite sure how I'm going to make up for that, but I guess we'll see. Day 25 is the deadline. That's not a lot of time, that's only 8 days. I have a feeling I won't be able to do that. Yep, we need engineers. Where are they assigned right now? Obviously to the inspectorate, but I need them there. I can replace the ones at the cookhouse with regular workers and send them to the medical post. Motivation rises. Alright. Hopefully we'll get some good materials from this. Because I need them. I think we'll also need some profiles. But I need the wood for now. One of our people died. I'm still waiting for the next law. So, sorry. Can't deal with that right now. We can replace you. Also, this toxic gas concentration doesn't actually matter because we are not working at the shaft structure right now. So, it's kind of irrelevant actually. It literally doesn't matter at the moment. There's the Sawmill upgrade. I think next up I would like to unlock tier 2. However, that requires 25 wood. I do have that, but I assume we'll need wood to work in the machine shop. Because we probably will. Let's finish the machine shop first and see what's actually required. Yep. Come on, it's almost done. And another event. Supervision. Sir, the factory inspectors report that we need to introduce constant supervision in order to speed up work. The old methods are not good enough. We have seen enough cases of wastefulness and inefficiency to convince us that all employees would benefit from direct supervision by engineers. If you put us in charge, motivation will rise, and efficiency with it. Discontent will rise slightly. Yeah, okay, we can do that. I'll think about it. Right now we need a policy that will deal with the dead. So, I'll think about it. I can't do the other option because then I'll have to fail at least one of the objectives. I can't ignore people dying, so I have to deal with that. We can get overseers a little bit later. Anyway, machine shop, what do we actually need? Let me pause for a second. Steam exchangers, 20 steel to get 1. That's a lot of steel. And what do we need to build pressure valves? We need 10 profiles and we need 10 steam exchangers. So that's what, 200 steel and 250 wood. I don't know about that. Apparently there was nothing here. Okay, field kitchen. I'm not sure if I will be able to do this. It's only 8 days. I have a feeling I will fail the next stage. But we'll do our best to get it done. Now, let's remove a few workers from the docks. We don't need 10 at each dock at all times. 5 will do just fine. I'm keeping 10 at the fishing harbor. And I suppose that's it for now. And let's make a few. This is going to be a lot of steel. I don't know if I can get enough that fast. We can switch the other dock to steel. I mean, it's already set to steel to begin with. But I need either a reloading station or I need to assign 15 workers to actually pick this up. And I don't really have too many spare workers at the moment. I might have to pick them up from something else. Or remove them from one of the sawmills. We got 130 wood. Nothing in here. Storehouse. Let's check the storehouse. Maybe we'll get some resources. We could also finish all 10 steam exchangers first and then switch to profiles. Although that might be a little bit hard. I don't know, we'll manage. I'll do what I can. We technically got 3 more engineers coming in 9.5 hours. And then I might go for workers. Because we clearly still need even more workers. What are the work conditions at the machine shop? Harmful. Risk of getting ill. Well, that should be fine, to be honest. There's no risk someone will die. So I think we'll be fine. Not a lot of sick people left. Okay. So right now the main concern is getting enough materials. We are ahead of schedule now. So it's not too bad. But I assume there will be more events happening. Like that explosion earlier. Before the end of stage 1. I expect some unexpected surprises. I'll put it that way. You know it's going to happen. At least we're getting more than enough wood. I just can't work both at the same time because I simply do not have enough workers. Let's finish this one and then we can switch them to the profiles manufacture. That seems reasonable. Maybe extend working hours. Yeah, let's extend working hours. I just want to prepare for anything bad happening. Because I expect something bad to happen. Now, what about research? I really do not want to spend 25 wood for this, but we'll need to unlock tier 2 eventually. I don't think I have much of a choice, let's just unlock it. Fine. How much wood do we have left? 382? Okay, so basically, like, just under 500. And then we can build a sawmill on this side. Shouldn't be a big problem. I'm more concerned about steel, to be honest. I'm not a huge fan of spending another steam core for this, but I don't think I have much of a choice. I might have to move workers from somewhere else as well. I suppose we technically do not need 17 workers in here. Let's just send some guys to this pile to start picking up that steel. Nothing at the field kitchen. Site 107, yep, that's what we need. Hopefully we'll get some useful resources from that. And we reached the storehouse. Let's see, 2 steam cores. The sign over the entrance says Ministre de la Marine at these colonies. It's not surprising that the other nations also seek refuge in the north, but the scale of this operation is astonishing. An ancient storekeeper opens a big ledger at our site. The old man apparently took us for French engineers. Bonjour, messieurs. Yeah, I have no idea what that means. I mean, we can nod and sign the papers. Why the heck not? You know what? I passed on some resources earlier. So, what the heck? Let's get some steam cores. Oh, no. Really now? Just as we were about to leave the storehouse with the steam cores, a group of workers confronted us, saying something in angrily sounding French. We'll report later. Contact lost. Well, apparently that was a bad idea. And I'll have to wait to get them back, or do I have to get an entirely new group? I hope I don't have to get an entirely new group. Where's the other building? It's kind of hard to see them, especially when it's dark. Right here. Yeah, I actually need more workers now. So I lost that entire expedition. Unless they just pop up later. That's kind of what the message implied. Well, either way, it's done. I can't go back in time. We need to deal with the dead. So... hold on. What's this? New building, morgue. No risk of disease from unburied bodies. Preparing bodies for transport costs wood. Okay. Each burial will decrease motivation. Yeah, let's maybe get the morgue. I don't like having to use even more wood, but... on-site burials seems really bad. Motivation will fall. Each burial will decrease motivation. Okay, we'll get the morgue. Hopefully that won't cost me too much. Cost none. Alright. That's what I like to see. Get that done then. And then we need overseers for our next low. But we'll have to wait for that. Yeah, sucks losing that expedition. Let's get some more workers, shall we? I'll just focus on workers this time. We can get 11 workers. Yep, let's do that then. And can we assign that one engineer to something? I should be able to assign him to something. We can assign him to the cookhouse. So, 3 engineers and 2 workers at the cookhouse. That will do. That leaves us with 3 unused workers. We can send them to the steel pile. There's the morgue. I assume the morgue also needs some workers, or does it? Yeah, kind of, but not really. There are no bodies at the moment. Yeah, so we built it, and that's it. Don't have to do anything special at the moment. Let's see what we'll get from that site, whatever it was called, Site 107. Hopefully that will make up for losing that other expedition. That kind of sucked. I think they will still pop up later, that's kind of what the message said. So, you guys working or what? Seems like they are working. Yes, I know I don't have 20 steel, but this one was already started. Just need to wait until morning. Yep, one of our people died. Well, it's time to use that morgue, I guess. Let's see. So now I need to send some people here. Well, we'll remove a few from the pile. There's still no body in here. Never mind. I'm a little bit confused how this is supposed to work. Bodies count 0. But somebody literally died right now. From lack of treatment. But we got 2 medical posts? It's clearly his own damn fault. That's my version. Are you guys working? Why are they not working? Work safety harmful. Technically it's not 6 AM yet. It's about to be 6 AM. There we go, now they are working. We are still ahead of schedule, but not by much, only 4 hours ahead of schedule. Yeah, I don't know about this. I hope we can get it done, but it's going to be close. And there are still 2 more stages after that. Kind of. 1 stage here, and 1 stage here. Day 45. Yeah, we are still early into this entire process. I'm curious to see how much harder it's going to get. Let's check that site 107. What can we get over here? Okay, search might provide. Let's see. I told them so. The young engineer who introduced herself as Effie McLachlan is relieved to see us. I'm glad you came. We are to be evacuated, but just can't be sure in these times, she says. Then she tells us what happened. Long story short, the core of the regenerator exploded after a fire broke out in the final stages of construction. Effie says she saw the tragedy coming, but no one listened to her, the youngest engineer on site. She and some friends are not giving up. They want to use their experience to help us finish our generator. Yeah, take them to camp? Take only resources? Yeah, we could definitely use more engineers. So let's take all of them. We should be able to handle the food requirements, especially with 2 expeditions. I can always camp for some food. That's probably what we'll do next. Go back to the lake and establish a camp to get some food again. We still have quite a lot of rations left. Okay, how many materials are we getting? Oh, we are getting 10 structural profiles and 5 steam exchangers. What? There has to be some downside to this, because we are still 7 days ahead of schedule. Interesting. Well, in that case, I only need a few more steam exchangers. I only need 3 more, not counting the one we are already working on. And we don't need profiles at all, unless something terrible is going to happen. However, that's going to be the end of this episode, so thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did, or a dislike if you didn't, and subscribe for more videos just like this one. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.